recently on like TikTok that people are taking the little Lego F1 cars and making them into keychains. I'm like, that's pretty cute. I want to do that. So here at Target trying to find the keychain, not the keychains, find the F1 cars because I think I've seen it at this one. Okay, I found the Lego section with the cars. Don't see the F1 cars. It's Saturday, July 12th. This morning I went to the Lego store because I really wanted to make the little F1 Lego car keychains. The thing I mainly wanted was the Williams car because I've seen that car in person. So yeah, so I got that one. I already opened it, but I need to like glue it and all that stuff, and then make it into a keychain. But then I got another Williams one as a spare, and then I also got two more. This is the McLaren and the Red Bull. Sunday night, I glued together this little car. It's the Williams car. I bought a little keychain and I connected it to both of the like spokes and then into like a triangle kind of formation. So because I didn't want to put on one single wheel and then have it like tilted. So yeah, and then now I have this which has like seed beads, but I think it's the wrong color. So I got the letters to spell out what I want to spell out, and then some like friendship bracelet embroidery thread. And I'm gonna spell some words out and then hang it on here too. But yeah, I think it's actually, I think it's kind of fun actually to make this. But yeah, and I think it's super cute. I'm gonna attach it to my keys maybe. Yeah, well, we'll see. Yesterday I got like a needle and all that. Oh, okay, well the day before I forgot a needle, and it's easier to bead beads through small holes if you have the needle. So I took this string, this is embroidery string, and I made this little like loop to go against the like key ring, but then I fit it through the needle, and then the needle couldn't go through the bead because I'm using seed beads, which are so tiny. So today I brought like sewing thread, and I threaded it through this needle, which I tested this needle fits through the bead, and then I made this like really tiny one. So yeah, and then I'm gonna try and bead this and string this through my beads. But yeah, but my setup here is like crazy. I have so much stuff everywhere. Let me turn the camera. Okay, here's my setup. So I'm sitting obviously in the driver's seat. I have my little needle with the little thing. I don't know if you can see it, but I showed it in the other clip. My scissors right here. Then I have this bag right here with 4 different sewing threads, and then I have my needles right here, and then I have like my thing of beads, my letter beads of the ones I want, and then like here's my little car right here, and then I have over here my bag of like embroidery floss and stuff like that because my scissors were in here. So I just have stuff everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna try and bead this, and yeah, so I'm like, I didn't account, I've stuck one bead through this needle and it was fine. So then I'm like, oh yeah, it'll work. But then now I'm trying to like stick beads through this needle and it's not working. So I have to go through and like find beads that will stick through this needle, and it's quite hard. But yeah, but I made this. So it says Team 25. But then I realized because I doubled this up and this is the loop I want to hang it on, I can't get the needle off now. So I need to figure out, I'm gonna have to take this off, but I mean, at least I found beads that will fit. So I'll just put it in my bead bag. But I don't know how I'm gonna do this, because I'm gonna have to get a knot. I want a knot right here and then a knot at the end of this. But I need to get this off the thing. Oh, but while I'm here anyways, oh my gosh, my beads almost just spilled everywhere. My letter beads, not my seed beads. That'd be crazy if my seed beads fell. But yeah, I'm thinking it's like gonna hang like right here, and so I think that would be cute. And I know this color of the bead is not the same color, but I don't have the color of seed bead as this. So yeah, but when I'm writing other stuff, I'm gonna use black and white seed beads. But yeah, I'll figure this out and be back maybe. Okay, wait, after thinking it further, I dumped my beads in this bag. I just took the extra end and then I just stuck it through the needle again. And then I think if I just bead them on, then I can pull this thing off, I think. Yeah, let's hope so. It's the next day. New idea. I have the loop right there. It's not focusing, but yeah. And then I stuck this thread through here. And then I'm thinking if I pull this through, then the beads will be on both the white and the blue string. And then I'll pull the white string out, I guess. And then it should all be on here, I think. We'll see if this works, because I am having trouble thinking about figuring out how this is gonna work. Okay, I have done it finally. This is the little thing I made. So it's got this tiny little thing. I'm gonna put the jump ring on it, and then I tied a knot there so the beads don't come off. And then I got 3 little beads. It says Team 25. And then 3 more beads, and then I tied a knot down there. Which, these knots were so hard to tie, so I probably need to make this one, the string, longer and like waist string, but like it'll make it easier to tie. So yeah, so I have this one now. I need to get a jump ring. It's at my house though, I can't do it right now, but put a little jump ring and then hang it right there. Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah, and then I gotta make 2 more of these with different words. You'll see what I'm gonna write, but yeah, here are my letters. And I think I'm gonna do different colored strings for the bases, because this one is blue, and then I'm gonna do other colors. But yeah, I got confused again because I'm trying to make like beads in like a checkerboard a little bit, like a little checkerboard square on the beginning and end, but I'm a little confused. I haven't updated you, but last week I put this little car on my keychain. So I just added this one, which is the little Williams Lego car, and then I made a thing that says Team 25, and then another one that says Williams Racing, and then I want one more that says Atlassian, but I think I'm gonna take apart this Team 25 one and then make it like rainbowy colors to match the like colors of the conference. Here's a little button I got. So I want to make like these colors with the Team 25 little string, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna take apart this Team 25 one, and then this Williams Racing one I think is fine, and then the Atlassian one I'm gonna try and do blue. Well, Williams and Atlassian are both like the same kind of blue, but yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. And I just went to Michael's and bought this, so this should have like the colors I need, I hope, and I hope my needle will fit through here. I'm gonna pick some beads out, try to match this little pin, and yeah, since I'm here anyways, as a side note, I went to a mall to the south of me, not like that far, but yeah, and they have a Lego store there, and I'm like, oh, like I'm not exactly looking for any particular Legos, but like I just have to scan them all the F1 car keychains, because just like I just have to, like I'm not really necessarily looking for anything, but I just have to scan them all. I just want to scan them all. And yeah, and so I was scanning them all, and then I found one McLaren, which I think like the top cars that people really want is the McLaren and the Ferrari. So I'm like, okay, there's no chance I'm not gonna find Ferrari, but I'm surprised I found McLaren. And yeah, so then I like held the McLaren just like in case I decided to buy it. And then I'm like, oh, like I see a Red Bull, because I think Red Bull, the colors are cool. And I have a jacket that has like the Red Bull on it, like the Red Bull car. It's from Hollister. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, like I kind of might want to make a Red Bull keychain. And then I kept scanning, and then I found 2 Ferraris in a row. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't think I'd ever find a Ferrari, because you would think that everybody already went by and already bought all the Ferraris, but I don't know if like people had just restocked it or something. I have no idea. But yeah, so then I grabbed both Ferraris. So yesterday I bought the one McLaren, a Red Bull, and then 2 Ferraris. The crafting continues. I have my bag. I'm actually not gonna do the Team 25 one right now. Well, this morning I grabbed beads to make Team 25 again, because like, what if I don't like the way it looks, then I just destroyed. Yeah, so I'll just, whichever one I don't like as much, I'll destroy it and then put the beads back in my bead thing. But yeah, but I think right now I'm gonna work on the Atlassian one, because I think that one will be easier to do, and like I know exactly what I want for there, versus this Team 25 one. I'm not sure exactly on how to do the color scheme and all that. The beads don't fit through the needle, so I'm gonna have to manually put them all on. Great. I have to string the strings onto these beads one at a time. So yeah, and then I put the needle on because I'm like, oh, maybe it'll hold it. But then yeah, it didn't necessarily, so then I put one of my letter beads on it, and then as I'm like trying to get these strings on the, get the beads on the strings, and then I lost my letter bead in my car somewhere. I forgot to show, but here's my little keychain. It says Team 25 Atlassian Williams Racing, and then here's the little car, and then there's where I glued. But yeah, and actually this black and orange piece actually fell off because I forgot to glue it. It fell off in my pocket, and then took my keys out of my pocket, and then I realized that it was missing. So then I found it in my pocket, and then I re-glued it, so then now the car's good again. But yeah, here's my little keychain that I made. But this used to be on that jump ring, but then it fell off, so then I just put it on the regular loop. But yeah, I think it's cute.